Hello, today I'm going to tell you about the best streaming device you can get for your money. This right here is the own 4K. It's 4K streaming device, okay? It comes with a HDMI cable, a nice remote, you know, better than the Fire Stick. It only costs $19.99, okay? 98, whatever. And this is the device right here. You have the power side where you plug in the power cord, which is this right here. And then on the opposite side, you have the the HDMI, to where you can plug in the HDMI to whatever HDMI setting is on your TV. And this is a reset button. Very straightforward and simple. I'm gonna show you how to set it up. Do not fall for the Fire Stick. Where they be talking about you can get a Fire Stick that's jailbroken or whatever. Don't believe the hype, okay? Jailbroken just mean that you add in third-party apps that you won't be able to update yourself if something goes wrong. So I'm gonna show you how to use this device. First thing I'm gonna do, put the batteries in the remote, plug in the HDMI cable to the TV and set the TV to whatever the HDMI is, and then plug in the power cable. Okay, so here we go with this tutorial on why this is the best money for your streaming, okay? At this point, click on the timestamp below if you want to go straight to the setup and not watch what this box actually does. It's going to be in the description below, so click on the timestamp and set up your box or watch what this box does. Okay, other than reason number one, it's $19.99. That's why you should get a own box. It's a 4K. But this is reason number two. Okay, you're on the home screen. Scroll over to apps at the top, then scroll down till you get to these boxes down here, and then scroll over to tools. You click on that and you already have your downloader, okay? So click on the download and download the downloader, install. There you go. And with this is what people use when they call themselves jailbreaking their devices, just to throw you off, to make you think that you can't do it, but anybody can add third-party apps to the thing. Then you hit OK, and then you just come up here, and when this is highlighted, you press this, you're gonna get a keyboard, and then all you have to do is just put in some code that they may have to download a third-party apps, like normally they have like numbers. I know I'm kind of talking fast, but I'm trying to keep the video nice and short. That's why I'm talking fast. Like somebody may have a number like 967836 or 795821, some numbers like that you would just put in there, and then, follow the instructions or whatever. I don't know if those are even legit numbers, but that's what you would put in there. So we hit the house button, but you can find that kind of stuff, okay? And this is another reason why you would like this app. This box. I'm gonna scroll down here, because with this box, as soon as you get it, you get this app called Free Play. And when you click on that, you don't even have to click on that. You could click on this right here, which is your TV guide, and it's going to show you all kinds of channels that you just get already built into the box. Like, look at this. I'm just kind of going through the channels and stuff, So you're going to get all this stuff, but I'm going to go to the category so you can see it a little bit more faster. Movies, news, local news. So you're gonna get local channels. All this stuff will be totally free with this box for $19.99. You really cannot beat it. You get sports channels, okay? Game show channel, comedy, entertainment. So it's very user-friendly, straightforward. You will not see no buffering, no issues like you will see on a lot of those apps that they try to sell you on those jailbroken fire sticks or devices, whatever you want to call them. Half of those devices do not work. You're just wasting your money on them. At least that's my opinion. They're going to give you some app like Kodi or something like that, which is not very user friendly for most people. So just trust me. Even if you don't worry about getting those other third-party apps, like you can get like even with this one, if you go down here to video players, you can get all this other app, like like if you have those IPTV services, yeah, that the dreaded Kodi, hate it. It's not user friendly at all, and you have to know how to download it and do all kinds of stuff to make it work, and then it's atrocious. So don't even worry about Kodi, okay? Now TV Mate is a good app, but it's only a player, so without an IPTV service, it's pretty much useless unless you get an IPTV service. Okay, so overall, I would say this is the best bang for your buck. $19.99 at Walmart. You can't beat it. So there you go. I'm trying to keep it nice and short. If I left something out, I'm sorry. But that's the basics of this tutorial, okay? So good luck. If you think this is a good deal, put it in the comment. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, here's another Walmart special that we can get for our streaming to help cut our cable bill. This is a own indoor antenna. It's like $11.99. So let's take it out the box and see what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. It comes with a manual. This is the base of the antenna with the coax cable that goes to the TV. And I guess you got this part of the antenna. Look like it goes in here. And these part look like you just take them and just screw them, just screw them into here for the rabbit ears on both sides. Like that. And I'm sure I probably can't do this with one hand, but you just get these up in here. Let me put this up here. Put one up in here, press it in, and then you get the other one and press that in. So you just press those in like that, and that's your antenna setup. I think you might want to keep the plastic. It feels pretty cheaply made overall, but it's an antenna, so as long as you ain't doing a lot of stuff with it, it should be good. Like I said, we plug this into the coaxial part of our TV, and let's see what kind of channels we can catch with it, okay? So yeah, but save this just in case you need to take it back. It's $11, okay? So let's hook it up to the TV and see what kind of... I now have the own TV antenna hooked up to this TV here, and as you can see, this is channel 13, and it's playing okay. It is sensitive, though. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to go to CBS, and we're going to see how many channels we can get. This is CBS right here. When I click on CBS, it comes in a little bit thing, but if I move towards the antenna, okay, it's not doing it now, but it was going in and out. So I can get CBS with this antenna. Would I recommend this antenna? Probably not, because it doesn't get all my channel. This is NBC. Will it get NBC? It does get NBC. So, maybe it might work better for you. Channel 5. So, KTLA. Let's see, about 7. 7 is a really hard, ABC is a hard channel to get on most antennas. But as you can see, my other antenna did pick up ABC. This one do not. KCAL 9, Los Angeles station. Of course, it's not going to pick up this one. Fox 11, no signal. And it does get 13. So I did pick up a couple of channels with this particular antenna. Again, You could try it out for yourself, see if it works for you. Personally, I do not like it. I mean, it has a short cord on it, so you can't really put it too many places to try to get a signal. And it's just not that great of an antenna overall. So the only antenna for me is a bus. So I will be putting it back in the back box and sending it back to the store. I'll put some other antennas in the link. Maybe you may like those antennas, okay? But there you go, the own antenna. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, if you like what you saw so far, here comes the setup of how to install this box and get it up and running. Just know it's going to take over 30 minutes, give or take. So be patient and enjoy your box. Okay, I plugged in the power cord and the HDMI cable to the TV, and as you can see, the TV is on, doing its thing, setting up and booting up. So I'm gonna just pause it, and it's gonna come up to here, and I'll go to the next screen and let you see what's coming up, okay? What happened was it automatically paired with the remote, and now we're on the welcome screen, so we're gonna hit English, hit the OK button for English, United States, if that's where you are. And then right here where it says to set up with the app, we're going to set up on the TV instead. So we're going to scroll down. That's going to highlight. We're going to hit the center button. And we're going to pick our network and connect to our Wi-Fi network, okay? So connect to whatever your Wi-Fi network is. Put in your password. This is a cool feature. When you put in your password, if you have like capital letters, all you have to do is highlight your letter and then hold down the button, and you can make it a capital letter and choose it to be a cap letter. And then you just choose it, and then you know, whatever. So that's how you can do that. After you go through your Wi-Fi and it's connected, you're gonna go through some updates. So this should take a minute. It's not gonna go very fast. Just be patient. I'll let you know how long it takes. Right now, my time is 6:42 p.m., okay? So let's see how long it takes to install all these updates. It depends on how fast your internet is. The time is 6:55 and the box updated and it rebooted itself. So you got to go through a reboot process after it updates. So that was approximately 14 minutes, give or take. Okay, after it go through all that update, and it's going to ask you to sign into your Google account if you got one. If you don't have a Google account, just hit the back button because this keyboard's in our way. Hit the back button on your remote, and then you can scroll down to create an account. Click on create account, and then create your account. Put your first name. You don't have to put the last name. Go to next and follow the details of how to create your account, and then just come back to the home page and sign in. Okay, after you sign into your Google account, you're going to come to all these agreement things. So just hit accept. Just go ahead and just hit accept on all this stuff. Just accept everything. And then we're going to come to the next page. It says sign up. I don't want to sign up. It says no thanks. What's on the next page? I'm going to just say no thanks. What's on the next page? Oh, hopefully it goes to the home page after this. It's such a lot of updating and stuff. I'm going to pause. Come to this page, scroll over to the right, and hit confirm. We don't need to pick no service right now. You can if you want, but it's going to be there anyway. So just hit confirm. Go on to the next page. Right now, I want to set up your remote for the streaming box so it'll work with your TV. Let's just go ahead and set it up. It's going to set up everything except for our input button right here. Is the input button. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You know what? Let's just say not now, and I'll set up the input button first thing when we get on the screen, okay? We'll do that later, okay? So now we're going to set up our Google TV. So more time installing stuff. Okay, after you go through that last step, this is going to be the last step, I think. You're going to come to this screen and you can choose if you want to have multiple profiles or all this other stuff, discounts, kids features. I'm gonna just scroll down to Google TV, okay? You can choose something if you like. If you don't like it, just go to Google TV, keep it simple. And now we are on our home screen. That only took about a good, I would say overall, you might have spent about a good 25 to 30 minutes setting up your box. So if you have patience, here you are, you're on your main screen and it moves pretty good. You know, not no lag. You got your Netflix, Prime, all this stuff already on your box. So that's why I said you didn't have to do that stuff earlier. But right now, I want to keep it simple. Let's program our remote that we didn't do earlier. So let's hit the settings button. Let me focus in on here. The settings button's right here next to the microphone. Tap that. This will pop up. We're gonna hit the center button. And now we're gonna scroll down to remotes and accessories. And then we're gonna scroll over to set up remote buttons. This is what we want. And then we're gonna scroll over to add device TV. Okay, so we're gonna click the OK button. And we wanna add our TV. It's blurry, but there we go. What's the brand name of your TV? It's gonna already come populated with certain TVs that you may have. If you have one of these TVs, you can just click it already, but I have a Vizio, so that's gonna be in the V. So I'm scrolling over to the left, then I'm gonna scroll down to my V so I don't have to go down this whole list of other TVs that I do not have. And then I'm gonna scroll over to the right to the V and find Vizio, because that's the TV that I have. So whatever TV you have, you know, if it's Toshiba, go to T's or whatever. So now let's set up our remote buttons, okay? So volume, we're gonna hit the OK button. It's gonna say next. It's gonna play some music. Now I toggle the buttons like it's showing me, the up and down. And then it's gonna ask, did it work? I'm gonna say no, because no, it didn't work. So let me try it again. No. Normally it works on the first time. Okay. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting it to work first time around. Volume button does not work. I wonder if I chose the right TV. Okay, let me go back. I must not have chosen. Yeah, it says Vizio. Okay, I'm gonna hit the volume button again. I guess I was looking for a bar to come up on the screen. It was probably working and I just didn't realize it. So I'm gonna hit the volume button and it's gonna say, set up this button again. I'm gonna hit continue. And then I'm gonna hit next. And now I'm gonna turn it down. So it did turn it down. So I'm gonna say yes, that button worked. Go to the input button. It's gonna say press the input button, which is right here. And I see the inputs. So I'm gonna say, hit the center button for yes. And now I need to hit the back. Okay, now the power button. So I'm gonna go to the power button, hit the power button, and it's gonna say to turn the power off and count to 10 or 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn it back on. The TV should turn back on. Okay, the TV turned back on, so I'm gonna hit the OK button, the white button for yes. And now everything is set up, so I'm gonna hit done. So now our TV is set. So there you go, hit the house button. Now you're back at your home screen. And now I'm gonna show you why you don't need to get a jailbroken Fire Stick, you know, a Fire Stick at all. If you haven't purchased a streaming device, do not get a Roku, do not get a Fire Stick. You know, get an own box at Walmart for $19.99. It's your best option, okay? And I'm gonna show you why.